We used Brown and Charbonneau for lease agreement for our small business. And before we hired Brown and Charbonneau, we were kind of out on our own, and we were a small business up against a big landlord. And he really had the upper hand until we reached out to Greg, and he was able to be our advocate and really work on our behalf and get the most favorable terms for us. We had what was a somewhat complex lease agreement with our commercial landlord. So we were looking for Greg's expertise to ensure that not only were we not being taken advantage of, but ensuring that we weren't held personally liable for anything in the lease. And he was able to find a spot that we were and remove that on our behalf. I began my search by talking to friends and family, and I had a relation that had worked with Brown and Charbonneau before, and they, had the highest of praise for the firm. So we decided immediately to go with them. It really felt that he was, an attorney and almost a friend advocating for us. Whereas at the big firms were just another number, it felt like he truly had our best interest at heart and put those even above, I think, his own firms. The thing that satisfied me most about the firm is, it was kind of a small engagement, and they right-sized it for our needs and didn't, come in with 20 lawyers overpowering what was a fairly simple lease agreement. He really put the appropriate resources at the appropriate time and was incredibly responsive at all times to what were somewhat amateur questions coming from my side. I think if you want an attorney you can trust in this world, Brown and Charbonneau is who I choose to use. I mean, I feel as though, they're almost family at this point in the way that they conduct themselves in disputes that I find myself in. If I were to recommend Greg's services to a close friend, the thing I would say is, you kind of have an advocate for life on your team, and he's able to see big issues and really de-stress situations that can be stressful from a client perspective, and really make you feel comfortable that you have somebody that's looking at all the angles and watching out for your best interest. I think the accessibility to Greg is what surprised me most. In other engagements with other firms, it's sometimes difficult to get direct contact with the lead lawyer on your case. And Greg was just always available immediately during stressful times.